average cost of tuition in the United States is around $25,000, though private colleges are about double that. Now, students in Germany have no tuition fee at all. They only pay an administration fee, which ranges between $175 and $300 per semester. Tuition in Japan is around $5,000, as well, with their private colleges being slightly more expensive. On the cheaper end, colleges in France have tuition rates around $200. If you choose to transfer to a school in Canada because we are so close here in Detroit, your tuition fee will be around $5,000. Expensive, yes, but not anywhere as expensive as the United States.
We will make a full and complete education a human right in America to which all of our people are entitled. This means making public colleges, universities, and HBCUs tuition-free and debt-free by tripling the work-study program, expanding Pell Grants, and other financial incentives. Today, we are entering a proposal which will allow every person in this country to get all of the education that they need to live out their dreams because they are Americans.
I feel so great and amazing. I didn't even know this was going to happen.
I was actually shocked because I didn't know.
Just to get this today is just such a blessing.
Look at that ear-to-ear smile. That's because Davion, along with fellow Detroit Communication and Media Arts high schoolers Kalia and Tyler, they're the first students to receive the Heart of Detroit tuition pledge, which means their Wayne State Warrior education is paid for.
Can you tell us about the conversations about potential paying for college that your family's had?
Oh, Jesus, let me tell you about it. It took everything off my shoulders. I'm still in chills.
Roughly $12,000 worth of weight off those shoulders, to be exact. That's the cost for tuition and fees for a year at Wayne State. The new Heart of Detroit pledge, funded by private benefactors, covers that cost for any student who gets admitted into WSU, follows program requirements of using the Raise Me app, fills out a federal student aid application, and lives in Detroit city limits.
4 famous celebrities that help make it easy for students to go to college are Beyonce, David Dobrik, Drake, and Nicki Minaj. Beyonce created a scholarship for young female students who are struggling to pay for college. The scholarship is worth $25,000 per year. David Dobrik is a famous YouTuber who paid all of his friends' college tuition off. David Dobrik unexpectedly goes around the United States paying for random students' college tuition. Drake paid off student tuition that was barely making it. Drake also donated $50,000 to the University of Miami. And finally, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj created a program that paid for 33 of her fans' college tuition. Each fan of those 33 got $18,000 in college tuition.
I wanted to give you something because it's your graduation. I got a card and a gift. The MacBook. Oh, Jesus. Perfect timing.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Read it from the top.
Dear Alex, I remember when I would show up to your house every morning and walk to school in the freezing cold, and I definitely remember when we both liked Haley Ehrlich and you stole her from me. You little bitch. I'm so proud of you for taking 5 years to graduate college. But in all seriousness, you've always been there for me, and I attribute a lot of my success to you. So for that reason, please accept this check to help you pay off the remainder of your tuition.
Holy shit.
Here's 25 grand. For your tuition.
Oh,
no.
What?
No.
David!
Here are ways to save money on food as a college student. Meal prep. One day, plan out and cook one meal to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the entire week. This will help to avoid last-minute takeout orders to places like Taco Bell or Late Night Grill. It also prevents you from buying foods you don't need. For example, when you meal prep, be sure to use a grocery list so when you go shopping, you will only need to get the items on your list. When you meal prep, you can look for recipes that do not need a lot of items to complete and save money. Living off campus. Living off campus saves you more money simply because you either don't pay as much on rent or you don't pay rent at all, depending on where you stay. Community college. You can save a significant amount of money attending a community college. Compared to a four-year institution, community colleges have lower tuition and fees. For example, at a typical university, a student pays about $400 to $600 per credit hour for basic classes, which means you will pay about $1,200 to $1,800, while community colleges charge $45 to $250 per credit hour for the same basic classes.
Other ways they can help lower the cost of college on yourself is getting a part-time job and paying off loans as soon as possible. Another way is buying books off of Amazon and eBay that are used, or going to your library and checking out books. Lastly, getting scholarships, getting sports scholarships or academic scholarships or third-party scholarships from your local restaurants and businesses around the city.
Dual enrollment is an easy way for students to save money but still get college credits. It's all paid for by your high school. Students spend about a half a day with high school classes and the rest with their college courses. Universities offer tons of discounts for college students. For a list of discounts eligible with your Wayne State One Card, head to onecard.wayne.edu. Here are just a few. Budgeting is an important task as a college student. You need to anticipate your expenses beforehand. You must take into account school supplies, room and board, transportation, clothing, and money spent on food.